I never thought that this day would come back, but I am absolutely thrilled.
There's been a rather strong earthquake in Northern California, so strong in fact that it has, among other things, knocked out all the power.
Yeah, 1989, we rocked, we rolled, the hotel stayed open.
They treat everybody equal, like family, and nowhere like home and family.
You know, you just land up, you start off and then it just becomes infectious being around in this business.
As far as physically around us, the Four Seasons didn't exist, so you can look right down to Chinatown. You know, the parking lots that are around us were holes in the ground. It was like a very primitive beginning, and we've come a long way.
Before, there's no building at all here. Yeah, they're all vacant. Those buildings, nothing. And then suddenly, I saw this building like they are constructing this. So I said like, oh, it's Marriott. I want to be part of Marriott.
Before the Marriott came, there was only one thing was here south of Market was Moscone Center. Once the Marriott was built, the second part that came in was Moscone Second, which is north and south. From there, the area of south of Market took off.
And this, after this building opening, then the city stopped building. This hotel, it looked like they really bring up the business to the city, make the city wake up.
Around here, it's very much like not too much hotel like we have right now. It more, you can see land, you know, empty space. And to me, look back and compare before and now, it's a big difference.
The opening was, you know, a lot of press, and I was here when the first guest came through the lobby, so there was a lot of hoopla about that. And just throughout the day, I mean, it was like there's so much staff everywhere, and it was quite amazing to be a part of that.
How can I forget 1989, October 17, 5:04 p.m. I finished work about 4:30, and suddenly I hear everything shaking, moving. It felt very, very sharp. The hotel operator on microphone and tell us everybody need to get out of the building.
And it's so scary. And then suddenly the lights went out and no communication, the train shut down, you know, so everything. So the whole city is on the dark.
And then that day, October 17th, was our opening night. So we were getting ready for our first service. So it was kind of an impactful time for us. And dinner opens at 5. So the earthquake happened just literally moments after we opened. And I just remember that it started shaking, and the hotel was shaking, and we were cooking. We had customers coming in, and we basically just shut down the line, turned off the gas. We put everybody down in the ballrooms because the ballrooms are the safest place because they're underground. So we had, you know, literally like beds set up like rollaways. And then the next day, some of us came back. We didn't have to come back, but we had a lot of people in the hotel. So a lot of us came back, and then we just cooked for the people that were staying in the hotel. We made them meals and, you know, just did what we could do to keep things going in the kitchen.
When I first started here, you don't know how much scared I am because I used to work in a small place. The Marriott is a big place for me, but I take a risk. I challenge myself and come here, and I really enjoy working here.
I worked 30 years this month. See, I started at 1989, September 1989, and I was on convention floor as a houseman set up, and went to after 10 years went to school, then to be an accountant. I do a receivable and payable. People were thinking it's only little things that we do, but they don't know it's more than that we do. When we started here, we are all family. There's one team, different departments help each other. When we need help, they just right away they're there. No question asked, they help.
I work at San Francisco Marriott Marquis since the day of opening, since 1989. I enjoy being a doorman at the front of the hotel, as we call it, the front ambassador of the hotel. I like working with the hospitality industry. I grew up in the hospitality industry. I love serving the people. At the front door, you get to meet everybody. We have a very strong team at the hotel here at the Marriott Marquis. We as a family, we grew up as a family, so we get along pretty strongly because we know each other, we trust each other, and we count on each other.
I'm a stationary engineer, so I'm a building maintenance, but mainly I took care of all electrical works. Then when I came here, I go back to school, studied first I studied refrigeration, air conditioning, and then I learned how to hang doors and locks. I go to school for that, and then I was able to work with the electrician. I learned the trade. It's a great place to work. The opportunity is there if you're willing to learn and to grow.
I was able to do whatever I want to do, learn, grow, and they give us a lot of opportunity for whatever you want to do on yourself, and especially they are very family oriented.
Well, it's a very great company to work for. There is a tough screening process on who they hire. You have to have that personality, and they're very good at screening people that they hire. We're a very tight group, so yeah, it's been really good over the years. Everybody it's a very team-orientated with our group.
When I came to work, a moment I arrived to employee entrance, and I look inside as I saw why so many people inside there, and why they have balloon. And the moment I opened the door, everybody cheer me, everybody congratulate me, and Chris Kaladi at our GM in that moment, she have a bouquet of flowers, she hand to me, and the big sign say, "Congratulations, long JW Marriott Award." And I have tears in my eye from outside Human Resource Office on the hallway until the staircase to take you to B3. And all housekeeping people in front of the house, back the house, both sides the hallway reading me. I don't know what to say. Now talking about that, bring back my memory in that moment, and I will never forget that moment.
I start here before the opening on August 23rd, 1989. Even I'm a housekeeper, I'm very proud for my position, really proud. It's my life. What it's mean to me, I cannot believe that I am start working for this company and they give me a life for my family. Work for the company, Marriott San Francisco Marquis, is the best.
This hotel, I feel like home. The people surround here like a family. We're taking care of each other. We care for each other. And I'm very sure another Marriott the same thing. But I think here is like a little bit extra mile. You know, we care for almost every single customer and the associate. I remember Mr. Marriott always say, "You take care of your associate, and associate will take care of you."
Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that I will meet my husband here, right?
By working at the Marriott, I helped my two daughters go to school, you know. They're both college graduate with a degree of BSN, Bachelor of Science in nursing.
You know, if I look at the front line in the banquet kitchen, most of them have been here for 30 years and never left. So, you know, when I started here as a 21-year-old, you know, now as the chef at 51 years old, it's the same people, you know. So there's a lot of camaraderie and a lot of teamwork that was built amongst that. And yeah, you know, it's taking care of each other, and you know, if you take care of each other, you'll take care of the customers, and that's what we always say in this company.
I learned a lot though, and they give me a lot of opportunities. I went to school, they reimbursed my payment. It's communication and respect. That's how I think it's like a husband and wife, you know.
And this company has that environment that if you want to grow, they will support you, they will give you the education, and you will have resources to grow.
Marriott is pretty much putting people first, right? So, you know, when I started working for this company, there was Mr. Marriott's father, Bill Marriott Sr., and it was always put people first. It was, you know, take care of your associates, they'll take care of the customers, and they'll come back. And that's kind of been a simple philosophy that's, you know, really persevered for many, many years now, and has built pretty solid company out of it. So I think that's the value of Marriott right there.